is referring, say, that spectral, almost flaming, beautiful pony shape that had made the promise to you of freedom to travel into the wider world and take what is rightfully yours. The one that lied to you and said that the shadow is going to consume you again. And the one that lied to him.
May I do a history check to try to determine the true name of this liar?
You may. I will give you advantage because you may have overheard it. So that's roll it twice and take the better.
What's a history check? Look at the top of your page under skills.
I may have played this game before.
Seven,
that was terrible.
But your history is at +6, so
great.
that is a total of 13 on the better. Yes, the name Mendax was mentioned. Mendax
Mendax.
is a liar.
I have books on Mendax.
Related to another creature from 1,000 years ago that similarly almost broke out into the real world, Tantabus, a creature of self-punishment, a creature of self-loathing that was defeated a long time ago to you, many years in the future to you.
Whoa.
For this is a timeless.
None of these names are good.
For this is a timeless place that you are in. You are recognized now. You are in the dream shadow.
I have a question.
Oh, the dream shadow.
Would you? And so this fellow Kusa says, would you be so kind as to avenge yourselves upon the Mendax and for myself, and maybe save your world a little bit?
I'm all for it.
It pays overtime.
Perfect.
So
You had me at overtime.
Well then, I say, my good ponies, gather together.
We're doing this?
Yeah, and all of you are together there. Saying, Opaline's like, yo, I'm out of here. And then, oh, no, you're not. and pull back together. Best of luck to you. Do not let it escape.
Mendax?
Destroy its crystals. Good luck to you.
Could you're not going to help, Custodes?
So we're
I
going
promised to remain here, and though it lies, I keep my word.
Oh, well, thank you anyway.
Right, if you
we've got
find
this.
work.
We've got this.
What happened to Anubis?
He's leaving.
Yep, exactly. So he stands up, puts on a little fedora, grabs a briefcase, and says, "I'm on my break." Goes back over here, pulls out a sandwich out of the briefcase, just like sandwich. Nom, nom. All right. And then you folks start to fade out. Again, there is that tunnel of light. Now, if I could get you to retrieve your little good guys.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Time for the showdown.
Yes. Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun.
We're doing the final, the boss level. It's time for the boss level. There's pink apples. Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh, obelisks.
Obelisks. Obelisks. Lots and lots of obelisks.
I know you didn't mean to.
It's very,
They're very pretty.
it's like downtown Las Vegas, all these fakey things.
I like these thorns.
Okay, and you folks will assemble at that far end.
Playing the thorns. Okay, we're all done.
Over here. These are here.
This is going to be epic.
Why don't you scatter through those right on that dead tree over there? Yes, we got props.
Thank you, Miss.
Us against Mendax.
Oh, wow.
My other good guys and my other bad guys. Where are you?
We can do this with Opaline's help.
Oh, yes, I'll help you.
sidebar for a moment.
Don't trust her,
That tree is very pretty.
isn't it?
Why Sprout here? He never helps.
Rude.
Yeah. I beg your pardon?
Hey, friends, no, don't give in to the darkness.
Where did
We've got to do this together.
Evil Izzy.
I'm looking for my miniatures.
That one's 2D.
Oh, okay, there they are. Aha!
I'm feeling a
Had him
little
bagged and
flat.
tagged. This guy right here.
He looks friendly. Very nice.
Terribly friendly.
Oh, perfect.
Moss.
So,
This is so cool.
I am highly allergic to moss. Get that away from me.
thump. Gravity. We'll put this guy right there.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
How are we gonna fight all these people?
These look like some of the creatures from my books, and they're not
Lovely, darling.
fun books.
Hmm.
Alrighty.
Oh,
You don't read.
I read a lot.
Name 3 books you've read right
Okay,
now.
all the books.
no.
I've
All
read
of
so many I
all of
don't
G and
remember
Barrett's
the titles.
All right. What you see here, there's a huge, much huger than this, tree that is covered with, that is covered with little crystals where leaves should be.
Covered crystal. Oh,
This is the shadowy being that promised you what you were not given.
Oh,
This is the one that lied to
This
you
is the
about
liar. This is
yourself.
Mendax.
That's
This
Mendax.
is Mendax the liar.
Mendax.
There is,
Sean Mendax. I'm
Indeed.
not going to steal your joke.
there are
Thanks, Sunny.
3 crystals that seem to be feeding energy into this tree, knocking off the crystals, making them shatter into dust. And the Mendax stands before it. And on the other side, you see a mall with games and ice cream and a game store where where 5 ponies that look a lot like
Is
yourself
that Maritime Bay?
are like
Oh, it's
are
Maritime
like knocked
Bay.
out, and people are like, are they okay? They just all passed out. But you can see on the other side of the portal,
Sunny, we need to do
and
something.
this thing is trying to get in.
We gotta stop Mendax.
You do.
Where Mendax fits into the mall.
I would like you to roll initiative.
Big dice.
The big
Big
die
dice.
again, nice and
Big
high,
one.
to see in what order you go.
Come on, 20.
I got
20.
1.
Oh, no.
All right, so you had you were thinking about things.
You're just taking extra time to prepare.
All righty, and what did you get, Mr. Stygian?
8.
Got an 8. And Mr. Sprout.
13.
Okay, Your Majesty, the Queen.
5.
9.
Queen-
Teeny was
Queen fight, queen fight, queen fight, queen fight.
Me, Opaline.
There's not
You're
enough
actually
room
gonna
for
be-
2 queens in this.
Mm.
19, darling.
All right.
19. Read it and weep.
Indeed.
I got 13.
13 for Misty. And for Izzy.
3. No, I'm kidding. 14.
14, there you go. And for Her Other Majesty.
5.
All
I
right.
feel tension.
So, as
I
you
feel
see,
uncomfortable.
as you see this thing trying to open up the portal there, you also see that it is very slowly sprouting wings. It is very slowly growing its horn. It had taken the 2 alicorns, part-time alicorn, and it
Only
started
on
to
weekends.
just leech the power out of you. That's why it lied. That's why it brought you here. The moment you believed it, even for a moment, had you. But now it's time for
Man,
revenge.
I am so gullible.
I know,
I'm so gullible every time.
I swear. Well,
You
it
should
preyed
read
upon,
more.
it preyed upon your self-doubt.
You scout.
Your Majesty Opaline, you go first,
I want
as
to,
is proper.
of course. I want to devastate this shadow phony pony.
Which one?
And how am I
That
to
one,
choose
right?
to devastate it?
Not you, not you.
Yeah, you can move and then you can do things. You know, so if you want to move,
I want to. What do I need to do? I need to move first.
well, you can do a thing and then you can move. You can do the other way around, or you can just move really really far and that's your whole turn.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty far away, so I need to get closer.
Well, what would you? It depends on
Is
what
that
you would
what
like to do.
I want to kill her.
Oh, well, perhaps
I hate her.
you might want to move a little closer.
Tricked me.
Near the. There we go. A little further. That will get you into zapping range.
Okay.
Yes.
And I can do that for free?
Well, that is something you can do for free. Zaps are always free.
Oh. Okay. Zap!
Let's see what happens. Give me a D20 roll. Make it nice and high. Would you like to
5.
twist fate?
Yes.
We may re-roll. Twisting fate, of course, costs you one of your ability points, but that's all right. Oh. So you charge forward, lower your horn, send out a zap, and it passes right underneath, underneath the chin right there. And again, this thing seems to have no eyes. It's a void, but it seems to turn towards you.
Oh dear.
And that, and oddly enough-
Misty, can you just stand in front of me, please, darling? Just for a minute.
and and now it's its turn.
Ooh.
Opaline, I'm
And
scared
at-
for you.
As it turns to you, it seems to rack focus, fill your world for a moment. Your head starts to pound. All of that anger that you ever had, your blood pressure skyrockets. You start to get a little bit of a nosebleed. I would like you to roll a d20 for a saving throw because it's trying to hurt you in your mind,
Roll high,
filling
roll
your
high,
mind
roll
with
high.
the worst lies you can think of.
I would like to use Battle Strategist to grant a 1d6 bonus to this saving
You
throw.
can do so. This is the battle strategist
I
of
want to do
old
the
Equestria.
same. What's that?
Yeah, tell you, duck at the very last moment. It's the ability that Stygian has to, once per turn, give somebody else a bonus
Oh,
to their
cool.
roll. So you can add a d6, that's the regular cube die,
So
to your.
roll, and then we roll that as well.
Exactly. Roll them both, add them together.
12, 3.
15. Okay, that's good because this is a pretty heavy hit here.
Thank
but
you, you little flat little pony.
you
No
avert
worries.
your
Wait, what did you
eyes.
call me?
Yeah,
I think handsome.
there we go. Your fellow Selmy. There you go. So you avert your eyes. Here's a voice that you have heard that knows the lies that comes from this thing. And you focus on that voice just for a moment. And you don't believe the horrible things being said in your head. And you take no damage. No dissonant whispers for you.
Don't care what
All
you
right.
He lives another day.
All right. Now we have, as you folks, you're up. As you folks there are lined up here, and you can see through that portal, other ponies are starting to drop. But from one of them, a ghost, it's almost like a ghost, appears to arise. Chosen. What would the spirit of one of the unconscious ponies recognizes the threat to Maritime Bay and chooses to heal Stygian. This ghostly figure appears And as they sing it, Stygian is a little bit rocking on it, back on his heels, having been harmed by being the pony of shadows. Passes right through you.
9.
Gotcha. And heals you for 9 points of
Wow.
damage.
Fully
Thank
healed.
you.
All right. Now, this one right here, big minotaur looking dude. Sort of, turns around, sees, oh, who's, oh, the closest one. Hi. Takes this big freaking hammer, jumps over. If you could be so kind as to stand him up, he can fall down later. There we go. And tries to pound you into the ground like a tent peg.
I can only do that thing once.
That's
by
afraid.
the way.
Afraid so.
Per
And you're
turn.
gonna run out of twisting fate pretty soon. We'll see here.
Ah.
But you just sort of lean to the side, boom, and it knocks a big old divot in the ground. Replace your divots. It's always good.
You missed.
Little pony. Yeah, okay.
Who are you calling little?
I'm at least 6 inches taller than you.
That's quite a difference.
All
I don't have my heels on.
right. And you see, as he's going winding up for another hit, he's just like, because he's been told he's the tallest. It's not. This is the tall one here. All right, that brings us to Sprout.
All right. So the skills obviously have the most powerful magic in the day. Deception. I would like to deceive Mr. Axeman from Opaline and maybe send him in another direction. Is that possible?
It is possible. All right.
Look, look.
All
The
right.
moss
So,
needs cutting.
so Sprout at this point goes, points out, starts pointing out, which one's the tallest? That one I do, and just for a moment, this little, tweeting bird, appears around, his head and goes, "Get back to you later." turns around, starts heading, staggering in this direction. Hey, you said I was tallest. There you go. So this one is thoroughly
Nice.
confused about who is his enemy and who isn't. As Sprout goes, we'll see like little, these little sparkling motes appear, from his words, and almost infect his brain. Yeah. Remember, this is the one that can stir up a crowd. All right, then, Izzy.
Yeah. Okay. I have a question. Okay, I have a whole thing of things I want to do.
What do you want to do?
So first, I want to craft something, but if that's the only thing I can do for my turn, then I don't want to do it.
Generally, that would take your whole turn.
Then no. Okay. I want to use my stealth and go right up to the
You want
evil
and
one.
sneak up.
Yeah, I want to
All
sneak
right.
up.
Let's see how sneaky you are. Roll that d20, add the number next to your stealth skill.
Sneaky!
There you go.
What up? I'm Sneaksy.
18 plus 5 is 23. So why don't you go ahead and move her up there? That'll take up pretty much your whole turn to get this far, but you are nicely set up for next turn.
Yes.
And you're exactly
Maximum
you're tucked
sneaky.
down inside these thorny branches. It's like a lemon tree. That's the worst. All right. Next up is Misty.
Okay.
So you saw this guy come up, try to whack Opaline upside the head, and apparently changed his mind.
I think I should. Do I have to move closer before I can zap or do anything?
You're right around where that sort of polluted-looking water is. Yes,
Okay. Should I move up there first,
you can do that.
or do I have to roll?
No, you don't have to. You move. Say first of all, go ahead and move yourself to just this side of the. Yeah. right about there. And now you can zap this, you can zap that, you can zap that, you can try and zap that. It's a target-rich environment.